hangouts increased.
Oh God, bro.
Poker nights every Thursday.
Yes.
Weekend hikes.
Yes.
Helping his co-worker renovate a basement.
Yes.
He'd ask if I might.
This nigga locked the fuck in. David goated, bro. David goated.
Minded.
Today we're watching a video, guys. Doing a reaction. It's to this video called "Feminist Loses It When Husband Stops Begging for Intimacy." So I don't know how you stop begging for intimacy or wanting intimacy in a relationship. I feel like that's just normal to like want to be around somebody and be near them and all that sort of stuff. I'm just a little confused. How can someone live without it? You feel me? So we're gonna watch some more of this.
Evelyn, 32, married to David for 4 years. For the first 2 years, things were actually good, normal even. We had sex regularly, laughed together, took weekend trips. I wasn't some cold, calculating wife. I loved him. David was attentive, thoughtful, maybe a little too eager to please, but I genuinely liked that about him. I remember one Saturday morning, early in our marriage, I was making pancakes in one of his t-shirts, dancing to music. He came up behind me, wrapped his arms around my waist, kissed my neck. I turned around and we ended up having sex right there against the kitchen counter, pancakes forgotten. We laughed about it after, ate burnt pancakes in bed. That was us. Easy.
So it seems like, I don't know if other people are the same way, but experiences are the biggest deal. She didn't remember like how good it was. She just remembered that experience, how weird, how different it was, how, as she said, naturally easy, all this other stuff, right? So let's keep playing the video. It gets worse.
Natural, connected.
It's like, how
then
you
Rachel got
how you gonna
divorced.
fumble this, right?
Rachel was my college roommate. Her divorce was
mind you, she starts bringing up another woman. Why does another woman matter? You'll find out.
brutal. 18 months of fighting over everything. She started spending more time
only in a marriage for
venting
18
about
months.
how her ex took advantage of her emotional labor, how she gave and got nothing back. She invited me to a book club. These women talked about marriage like it was a battlefield.
Other women
discussed emotional
talking
labor
about marriage like a battlefield.
tracking billable hours. Analyzed their husbands for signs of weaponized incompetence.
Weaponized incompetence.
They passed around books like The Dance of Anger and Why Does He Do That? One night, Rachel pulled me aside in the host's renovated loft. Can I be honest with you? You're too available for David.
You are.
Men don't value what they have constant access to.
I don't give a fuck.
You need to make him work for it.
You have to.
I must have looked confused because she continued. Think about it. Does he appreciate all the sex you give him? Or does he just expect it?
Let's see, when I take my glasses off, you know it's getting serious, because why is that the only thing you can do for him? Why is that the only thing you can do for him? Why is that the only thing you care about? What are they talking about, bro? I want to see more of this. He has to appreciate that. Isn't there like hella other things that he should be appreciating about you? Am I tripping?
You're not a sex dispenser, Ev. Make him earn it. Did he do the dishes without being asked? Maybe. Did he plan a real date? Maybe then.
Maybe then.
She squeezed my hand. It's not manipulation.
It's
boundaries. It's refusing to be a doormat wife. The way she said it, doormat wife, made something tough.
Let me tell you something, bro. And I'm not finna stop pausing. This is how I do reactions. Like, bro, if you have to use like tactics to get what you want, that's manipulation. If you have to do positive feedback, negative feedback on another human being, you are not treating that person like a person. You're not talking to them.
Tighten in my chest. I thought of my mom, who'd been available to my dad for 30 years.
Oh my God,
and he'd
bro.
cheated anyway.
Everything I hear just be dragging me, bro. So because of how your parents were, you're this way now. Like because your mom got dragged, you're trying to drag somebody else. Bro, this shit, like, that's why you gotta look at somebody's parents, bro. If you're trying to get married to somebody, you gotta look at their parents real quick and be like, can I understand? Can I emphasize? Can I see how the way you grew up, like who made you into who you are today, and how you're gonna be in the future? Because this is like a clear sign of how you're gonna be in the future. Your mother, your father, blah blah blah. This is not. Man, this shit just be. Some people be letting that shit really slow down all their motion. Because it's fear. Look at this. My mom got dragged.
Maybe Rachel was right.
What about me?
I started testing it.
What about me?
The first time was subtle. David initiated on a Tuesday, kissing my neck while I scrolled Instagram. I said I was tired.
I'm
He
tired.
looked disappointed, but didn't push.
You're not gonna fight for that.
A week later, he'd been extra helpful. Cleaned the kitchen, bought my favorite wine. I rewarded him that night, enthusiastic and engaged. The next morning, he was practically glowing.
Bro.
I saw the pattern.
Like, bro,
He tried harder when I withheld,
people act like the individual in this experience isn't also understanding that he's being manipulated. Like, for sure, this man knows what's going on. He just don't care. He just don't care. He just think that's how his wife is.
complacent when I gave in. Over the next few months, I refined the system. If David didn't do enough around the house, I'd be too stressed for intimacy. If he spent too much time with Jake and the guys, I'd be not in the mood for day.
Oh my god, this is manipulation, bro. Wait. Not in the mood for days. This is manipulation, bro. And this is so sad because why are you spending so much time on this? On this, bro. On this. There's has to be more important things in life. But there don't be. That's what I'm trying to get at. There doesn't. There never is. Instead, they want to focus on this. How I can make David my fucking perfect slave.
I told myself I was setting healthy boundaries, refusing patriarchal
Refusing the patriarch.
One evening,
patriarchy.
I was getting ready for bed, standing at the bathroom sink in just my underwear and a tank top, taking off my makeup. David came in to brush his teeth, and I caught him looking at me in the mirror. His eyes had that look, interested, hopeful. He moved closer, touched my waist gently. "You're beautiful," he said softly. I stepped away, irritated. "Seriously? Can you not control yourself for 5 minutes? I'm just existing in my own home, David. This is my body. I'm not walking around in my underwear as an invitation." I just thought, what? That because I'm not fully dressed, I'm asking for it? I'm tired, I'm trying to get ready for bed, and you're acting like some animal who can't see his own wife without making it sexual. He held up his hands. Sorry.
Literally
I
like,
didn't mean...
literally like this, bro. Held up his hands like this, bro. Talking about some don't shoot. Are you serious, bro? You finna... Really, like, this is what alienates people. When you try to make them feel bad about something that should be natural. Like, bro, you can't just feed somebody every other day, bro. No, I'm not talking about, like, every other day. I'm talking about every other month. Like, this is, like, hunger. And it's natural. Like, if the individual is left to starve, what is that gonna do? All you're doing is building resentment. And you're like, what are you this was so crazy. What are you fighting for? I still don't know. This is all because of Rachel, mind you. I'm not gonna blame Rachel, but it's just Rachel and like her 10 friends, her 10 goons.
It's fine. Just not everything is about sex. He left the bathroom. I felt justified, righteous.
On God, what I would have done in that situation is I would have went downstairs and I would have slept on the couch. I would have slept on the couch. I would have went out. I would have just slept somewhere completely else. Cause like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, just like how you saying I'm making you feel some type of way in your own house, like you're just trying to exist. You did that to me too. That to me made me feel weird. I'm gonna find some other place to establish my peace.
He needed to understand I wasn't some object for his pleasure.
Not
The
object.
book club would have been proud.
The book.
But I also noticed
the book club. Oh my god. Yes, the book club. Oh my god. You know, I never understood this about like female nature or whatever. I think that's what it is. I'm not gonna be disrespectful and say all women. I'm just saying it's like female nature. It's like they hold on to something that's not even theirs, and they're proud to do wrong to what's theirs in order to prove something to someone else. Like I don't know. It's like, you know, a lot of women are very happy about their jobs. Like they hold that very close to their chest. Like never late on to work. Always come in dressed a certain way, looking the best, being the best, all this other shit. But when you come home and you're around your family, and you're around the people you care about, you're just an absolute mess. But you hold yourself to a certain degree at work, and you're everything underneath that everything underneath your standard everywhere else. Like I mean, only in the places you feel comfortable. Okay, your house, your home, you're with your family, with your friends, with your everything. But at your job, you're like, whew, doesn't make no sense, bro.
he didn't try again for over a week after that.
He didn't try again.
Another time,
Notice how she's keeping tabs.
we were on the couch watching TV. I was in shorts and a t-shirt, legs tucked under me. David's hand rested on my thigh, casual, affectionate. Then his thumb started moving in small circles. I knew what that meant, what it was leading to. I picked up his hand and moved it away. Can we just watch the show?
This is hard to
I
read.
thought we were just being close. You weren't just being close. I know what you were doing. Sorry, He pulled his hand back entirely, put it in his lap. I didn't realize I couldn't touch my own wife. You can touch me. Just not like that. Not every touch has to be sexual, David. It wasn't sexual. It was affectionate. There's a difference. Well, it was making me uncomfortable. He was quiet for a long moment. Then, okay.
This should be hurting.
He shifted away slightly on the couch. We finished the episode in silence, a new distance between us that hadn't been there before. I told Rachel about it at book club.
This anybody with the name Rachel, if you ever seen fucking Tower of God, bro, you know I don't fuck with nobody named Rachel. She literally just, bro. Rachel talking about some, good.
She nodded approvingly. Good for you. You're teaching him consent. He needs to understand your body isn't his property. The other women agreed. One said, my husband used to do the same thing, act like every touch was foreplay. I had to train him.
I'm about to throw up, bro. People be wondering why marriage should be going downhill. It's really not hard, bro. It's really not hard. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it's not hard. But the individuals themselves, like, not everything is about you, like, respectfully. At the same time, like, I get you're trying to prove, like, not everything's about him. I understand. Bro. No, bro. I'm not finna get that door. Shit is annoying.
To understand that no means no, that I'm not always on for him.
On.
I felt validated.
These people feel like
empowered,
robots.
I
I don't
was
understand.
taking
How are
control of
you
my
a
own
robot?
autonomy. The book club reinforced
You're
it
literally
constantly.
free. Like, you could literally go anywhere. Like, these people, it doesn't make no sense. You have a job. You have money. You don't have to be in no fucking marriage. These people choose to be in a marriage and then act like they're fucking slaves.
The moment you feel obligated to have sex, you've lost your autonomy. Men need to understand no means no, even in marriage.
Yo! Bro, this shit is so annoying. Fuck, nigga. It's like 30 niggas in this house, bro. I don't give a Bro. There's too many niggas in the crib. Nobody can get the fucking door, bro. Stop flow. Yo, I hate having my recording fucking fucked up. I hate niggas fucking with my recording, bro. It's not a big deal.
I nodded along, feeling righteous. My Instagram feed became constant validation. Feminist therapists talking about consent, meme accounts posting your body, your choice.
Your body, your
Always.
choice.
David started trying harder, planned elaborate dates, came home with flowers, suggested getaways. And when he'd earned enough points, I'd let him in.
That's the craziest thing is like I know this individual knows what. Bro, no,
Gratitude in
no,
his eyes felt like power.
don't touch my door,
But I
bro.
noticed
Finna hit somebody, nigga. Stop bothering me, bro. Fuck, I'm irritated, bro. Just keep trying to.
he stopped touching me casually, and he'd
Oh my god, I'm getting irritated. Alright. Chill. Chat, I hate when I'm making a video and I get interrupted from making that video. Cause it can throw off the whole flow. It's people say recording is easy. Recording is easy as it is. I don't know. Recording can be easy for sure, but sometimes when you're in a certain mood, that's important. You know what I mean? How I can express myself is very important to me. And it's not easy to enter that certain vibe when I'm recording. And when that gets interrupted over nothing, like over something that could have been handled by somebody else, it's just be killing me, man. But it's bad because I shouldn't be blowing up on people I care about. And even if it's okay, it doesn't mean it's okay. So. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's all good. I'll grab him if I need to. What's up? Alright. That's better. I apologize. That's better. Now I'm like less pissed, but yeah, no. Had to be done, bro. So okay, so what she starts mentioning over here is about how she is on her phone and she's constantly being validated by all the meme accounts and everything that's telling her basically like you're that woman, like you're tough, like you gotta let him know like you're not a piece of shit, like he can't walk on you, all that stuff. But the crazy thing is like what him walking on her, him abusing her is, to be honest, like I don't know. It just seems. I mean, I do know this is not real abuse. This is not him walking on her. This doesn't make no sense. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not trying to be like one way. I can understand both sides, but she's getting it so misconstrued on what he's doing to her that it's bothering her so much. What is he really doing to you?
earned enough points,
It's really what you're
I'd
doing
let
to
in.
him.
The gratitude in his eyes felt like power.
Felt like
But I
power.
noticed he stopped touching me casually.
He doesn't want
No
to
more
touch,
hand on
bro.
my thigh during movies.
He doesn't. No, this is genuinely what happens. People get scared. You scared him. You scared him. You got what you wanted. You're tough. You're a big bad boy now. But you scared him, bro. Ain't nobody want to be around somebody like that.
No more coming up behind me in the kitchen. No more spontaneous affection.
Fuck no.
He'd ask before initiating anything.
Can
Is
I
it
hold
okay
your
if I kiss you?
hand?
Can I hold your hand? And even then, there was a hesitation that hadn't
Hesitation?
been there before. I told myself this was healthy. This was respect.
Oh my
This was
god,
him
bro.
finally.
So you respect your dad. Like you respect your dad. Like I respect my dad. A lot of fathers will tell you they don't want love, they want respect. What do moms say the same thing? Like I'm not tripping?
Understanding boundaries. Then came the Friday that changed everything. David had been trying all week, cooked dinner 3 times, suggested we visit that farmer's market I'd mentioned. By Friday night, I could feel his expectation hovering. We were in bed. I was scrolling Instagram, some influencer couple on a beach. David shifted closer, kissed my shoulder gently. Not demanding, not aggressive, just tender. I felt that familiar flash of annoyance. He was being needy again. I'm not really in the mood to perform for you tonight, I said.
You know what's so crazy about this, and the reason why I keep pausing because it's so big to me. Chat, it's so insane that she is not realizing that the relationship is catered for her. It's catered for her to so many degrees she doesn't even realize. To a point where it's like having to do something in a relationship is actually like annoying. Like, oh, like it's too much work, bro. It's too much work. Like, oh my god, like you want something from me? Like for real? Ain't nobody finna do nothing, bro. You gotta value me. Be happy I'm here, bro. Ain't nobody wanna be around you. Just be happy I'm here.
Not looking up, he went completely still. Perform? You know what I mean. I'm tired. Usually he'd sigh, maybe ask what was wrong. This time, nothing. Just silence. Then, okay. His voice was flat, empty. He rolled over, facing the wall.
I've been there
guilt
too,
trip,
bro.
No questions.
Just gotta knock out.
Acceptance. Within minutes, his breathing had evened out into sleep. I lay there feeling strangely
It's not
unsettled,
worth fighting.
like I'd won the interaction, but
No,
lost
you
something
definitely
I
won.
couldn't name.
Definitely won the
I
battle.
told myself I was being paranoid, that this was what healthy boundaries looked like, but somewhere deep down, a small voice whispered, that didn't feel like respect. That felt like indifference.
He didn't care.
I didn't know it then, but that was the last time David would ever ask. The next morning, David was normal, made coffee, kissed my forehead before work. But the kiss was different, automatic,
Bro.
mechanical.
See, you know what I noticed about David? David don't be saying how he feels, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I would have been crashed out, bro. I would have been crashed out, bro. And thing is, like, crashing out isn't always the solution, but I would have been crashed out because, like, how do you even talk about something like this without crashing out? Like, I can't be no sales rep about this. Like, this is important to me. You know what I mean?
Over the next week, I noticed he stopped initiating. Completely. No hopeful touches, no suggestive comments, no late night attempts. He was pleasant, polite, but the desire was just gone. At first, I was relieved. Finally, no pressure. I texted Rachel. I think he finally gets it, she replied. Or
He's punishing you with silence.
Classic manipulation. But it didn't feel like punishment. He wasn't cold. He was just elsewhere. The gym became his religion. David stopped.
Bro, this is low-key me. I ain't gonna lie, that's probably why I had to pick up the camera and record. Because I remember being in a situation similar to this and being like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. When you start feeling desire and you know desire is eating you up, because it's never gonna go your way. What's the point? It's not gonna pan out for you. It's better to just go to the gym and get that like release that energy working out. And yeah, bro, it looks like David low-key locked the fuck in. He's tough.
Started going 5 days a week, sometimes twice a day. He bought new workout clothes, researched protein supplements. His body changed, leaner, more defined. I noticed other women noticing at the grocery store. Trying to impress someone? I asked one night.
So insecure. Trying to impress someone? Are you trying to impress someone? I mean, shit, it should have been you, but to be honest, I'm just trying to look out for me.
He smiled. Just taking care of myself. Friend hangouts increased.
Oh God, bro.
Poker nights every Thursday.
Yes.
Weekend hikes.
Yes.
Helping his co-worker renovate a basement.
Yes.
He'd ask if I might.
This nigga locked the fuck in. I'm so... David goated, bro. David goated.
Minded, polite, and when I said no, he'd leave without the usual guilty hesitation. He stopped inviting me to...
He asked if I minded, polite, and when I said no, he'd leave without the usual guilt. Bro, he don't care, bro. David gonna get his own. David gonna focus on his life. David gonna get his. He signed that marriage saying, for now and forever, whatever, till death do us part. He gonna stick around, but he gonna get his, bro. He gonna worry about making sure his friends are good. He gonna worry about having fun, having good experiences, focusing on himself. David tough, bro. David tough. David tough.
The garage became his sanctuary.
Garage.
He set up a wood...
Yo, this nigga sound clean as fuck. Like, why he low-key me, chat? Why he low-key me, chat? I'm on God. See, I would have established my own zone somewhere else. Because I ain't gonna lie, you can't... Like, she just proved who she was. This entire time, while you're putting in effort, she proved who she was. Like, her feelings and how her perspective comes before everything. And being in a relationship is a chore. So you gotta stop being in that relationship, bro. Without leaving that relationship. Let her come to you. Let her explain how she feels. Because he tried already talking. It's really hard to ask for affection, for sure. Having somebody put that in your face and make you feel weird for wanting to be intimate in a relationship. David, you gotta focus on like building a bird tree or something, bird nest or something. You feel me? Bird house. Something like that. A little bird car too. I don't know, man. Do something fun.
Working area. Spent hours building shelves, a coffee table, intricate boxes. I'd check on him. He'd show me his progress with genuine enthusiasm.
On God. See,
but it was
look
about
what I
the
did.
project,
Not really about...
not sharing time with me.
Nah.
The small intimacies disappeared. He stopped complimenting me. Used to say I looked beautiful, noticed new clothes. Now, nothing.
Nope.
I
ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna keep positive. I don't give a fuck. Thing is, bro, you can't take time to appreciate something. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, bro, there's millions of beautiful women on the internet. Millions. In person, too. Okay? Billions. Now, the thing is, right? What's so crazy is if I'm gonna compliment you and call you beautiful and all that sort of stuff, it's because, bro, you're so bad and I'm happy as fuck that you with me. I don't just compliment women. You're bad and you're with me. Oh my fucking God, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm up. Like, oh my God.
dressed up for dinner with my parents in a new dress. Ready? He asked, grabbing his keys. Not, you look amazing.
I'm good. You ready, bro?
Ready.
Let's go.
I started testing, trying to trigger a reaction. Wore his favorite lingerie under my robe one morning. He barely glanced up. I'm running late, he said, grabbing his gym bag.
Yo. He's tough. He's tough. Because I would have said the same thing. Shout out David.
Suggested sex one night. First time in weeks.
In weeks.
He looked surprised. Really?
Really?
Yeah, why not? I'm pretty tired. Maybe this weekend? He rolled over and went to sleep. I stared at the ceiling.
Maybe this weekend, huh? See, what he did was he put it off. shout out her because he took this technique. He actually used Shadow Clone. No, he used Kakachi's copy no Jitsu and took her technique and just wrote it over a scroll and put that shit underneath the bed and waited for that shit. As soon as he started to use that shit, nigga just used it right back on her. What? Super effective too, because he said next week. What he did was, chat, the intricacies of this technique. He talked about something that she thought was important in that moment, and he put it off. See, this is very dangerous because this does a lot of damage to the person without necessarily hurting them. Because what you're doing is you're filling them up with hope, and when you don't deliver, that's even worse.
Maybe this weekend. That was my line. When did he start using it? The passive aggression leaked out. Nice of you to join me for dinner instead of hiding in the garage. He'd just nod. Yeah, that bookshelf project is coming together nicely. Rachel said, he's checking out.
I'd check out too.
You need
oh,
couples
God.
therapy. I suggested it. David looked up from his plate. If you think it would help, sure.
Yeah.
Not
sure.
eager, not resistant, just accommodating in the most distant way possible.
On God, bro, I've been in this position before, bro. I ain't finna have nobody. But this is like low key. It's like David took his power back for himself. But on God, I would have just I don't know how long she was doing this for, but I would have just wondered if I should just quit the marriage, like, because I don't even gonna lie, like, I ain't finna sit here and just do all this all the time, bro. This shit is just not it, bro. I don't know why David tried to be in this situation, like, he just is so defeated, bro. She don't even realize he's so defeated that he doesn't want to, like, he not gonna beg, like, he not gonna be a slave, but him being in the situation regardless and just having to hear her whims and wants, like, David low-key in the system. David a cog, bro. David going to that job that he hate every single day and still managing to come home to this shit. This is horrible.
Don't sound very invested in saving our marriage.
Saving our marriage.
Evelyn. He set down his fork. I'm agreeing to therapy. What else do you want? I want you to care. I do care, but I'm not going to beg you to fix problems you don't think we have. That night, I scrolled.
Wait. Chat, she said basically, I want you to care. He said, I do care. I'm not going to beg you to fix problems you don't think we have. So what he's been doing, he's just been ignoring it, bro. He's been ignoring her little manipulation and all this other shit. He's just been ignoring it. And why did she do all this? I don't know. Bro, that's what I came to understand about women, bro. And I don't mean to be disrespectful towards anybody. But guys, why do y'all, like, I'm looking at the women demographic. Why do y'all do this? Like, why do y'all waste your time on things that don't matter, bro? I don't understand. Like, this, none of this had to happen, bro.
Instagram in bed, alone, because David was reading in the living room. Every post felt like an accusation. Couples holding hands, engagement announcements. I clicked on David's profile. His recent photos, him and the guys hiking, grinning, him in the gym, him holding up a finished wooden box.
David sound like a goat.
Not a single photo of us.
Just some shit that he did.
Not since our anniversary 8 months ago. When had we become people who existed separately?
She chose that.
David? I whispered when he came to bed. Yeah? Do you still love me? Silence. Long enough that my heart started pounding. Then, of course I do. But his voice was distant, factual, like confirming the sky is blue. He rolled over. Within minutes, he was asleep. I finally understood. I hadn't just trained David to respect my boundaries. I'd trained him to stop wanting to cross them at all.
Yeah, bro.
Jake's wedding was on a Saturday in September. Outdoor ceremony at a vineyard. I'd bought a navy dress specifically for it. You look nice, David said while knotting his tie. Nice. The word landed like a pebble. The ceremony was beautiful. I watched Jake kiss Sarah, saw the way he looked at her like she was the only person in the world, and felt something twist in my chest. At the reception, David transformed, laughing with the groomsmen, telling stories, completely alive.
Yo, so many dudes go through this. They just hate their girlfriend phase. But he's married, so hate their wife phase. Like, bro, don't let me go home. Like, I'm not trying to go home, bro. I hate going to my house, bro. She's there. Bro, she don't ever do nothing. Like, she sucks. Like, and he's so valid, bro. He's so valid.
With everyone except me. He'd check in occasionally. You doing okay? But it felt obligatory. The best man speech started with funny stories, then Jake's tone shifted. David taught me something important about marriage this year. I called him at 2 a.m. last winter when Sarah and I were struggling. I asked him how he made it work. He said, "You keep showing up even when it's hard. You keep trying even when you're tired, because the alternative is giving up on someone you love."
Man. He grinded this entire time to get that little 2-minute speech from the homeboy saying, bro, we know about you. Bitch, we know about you.
My stomach clenched. Sarah and I, we prioritized each.
See, he got the boys trip. You got the book club. He got the boys trip. He got the little garage for the boys. You got the living room and all this other stuff for the book club. Like, come on, bro. We know about you, bro.
Each other, made time, made effort, made each other feel wanted, even during the hard stuff. That mutual desire, that mutual effort.
Mutual
He
desire.
raised his glass.
Mutual effort.
To Sarah, for wanting me as much as I want her, for making me feel like trying matters. Here's to marriages where both people show up. The room erupted in applause.
Hell
I felt
nah.
sick.
This is low-key. They
The
use a
phrasing,
ceremony.
making him feel like trying matters, felt surgical. David clinked his glass, face unreadable. Later I escaped to the bar. Jake appeared beside me. Having fun? Beautiful wedding. Thanks. He studied me. You and David doing okay? Every muscle tensed. We're fine. Why? Just noticed you two seem distant. I've known David 15 years. I know what he looks like when he's happy. This isn't it. Marriage has ups and downs. Sure, he leaned against the bar. I just remember when he used to talk about you constantly.
Fuck.
How excited he'd get planning dates. Haven't heard any of that in a while.
Been a minute, huh?
People change. We're comfortable now.
People change.
Comfortable. That's one word for it. He set down his glass. Look, I care about David, and I've seen this pattern before. My buddy Eric, his wife took him for granted, controlled intimacy like a reward system. He tried for 2 years. Then one day, he just stopped, checked out emotionally. She didn't notice until it was way too late. That's not men don't stop trying because they stop loving you, Evelyn. He said it gently. They stop because they finally stop hating themselves for wanting someone who clearly doesn't want them back.
This is so sad, bro. I've been there too, bro. You want someone to love you, and they don't love you the way you want to be loved. So, you just get in your emotions and your feelings, and you're like, damn, why didn't she love me? I'm trying to do right by her. Waste of time, bro. You sitting here thinking about somebody, like, trying to get them to do what you want for them. Can't get nobody to do nothing for you, bro. You gotta understand, man. Life is gonna go the way it goes. People are gonna treat you the way they want to treat you. You just gotta recognize that. That's how they want to treat you. And I ain't gonna lie, like, do what needs to be done for you. Like, this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, bro, you as a man, you're not supposed to, like, always hold every little thing in, bro. Like, bro, you can't. You can't. You gotta find a different way to express that. So it looks like he found his way to express it, aka the gym. But I ain't gonna lie, like, men don't stop trying because they stop loving you, Evelyn. They stop because they finally stop hating themselves for wanting someone who clearly doesn't want them back. I just don't understand how women and a lot of people, just in general, can be in marriages where they don't actually care about the person. You're not really here for them. So what are you here for? Why are you married at all?
And once that switch flips, it's really hard to flip it back.
Tell him.
My hands trembled. David and I are fine. Okay, just pay attention before fine becomes over.
Over.
He walked away. The car ride home was silent. That night, I initiated for the first time in months. Kissed him, let my hand wander. He kissed back for a moment, muscle memory, then gently stopped me. I'm pretty tired. Long day. I stared at him. Seriously? You're saying no?
Saying
He looked
no?
confused. You say no all the time. That's different. How? I had no answer. He rolled over. Good night, Ev. I lay there in the dark, finally understanding. Jake was right. The switch had already flipped. Over the next week, I tried everything. Monday. Wore the lingerie he'd bought me for my birthday. Black lace, barely there. Tags finally removed. I'd spent 20 minutes getting ready, shaved everything, did my hair, even put on makeup. The set was expensive, the kind that left almost nothing to the imagination. Thin straps, sheer panels, high-cut bottoms that made my legs look longer. I walked past the couch where he was reading, slowly, made sure to adjust the straps, ran my hand down my side. The lace hugged every curve.
You know what's so foul about all this? She's not understanding, like, at the point where he is like doing things like this, like trying to entice him. Should have just tried to talk to him. You can't talk to your husband. This bitch a loser. I'm sorry, bro. She's a loser, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he's doing loser shit too. Because he's not talking to her too, but bro, you trying to entice him, you still doing manipulation. Stop trying to see if you can get the dog to do a trick. Just talk to him, bro.
I even dropped my phone near him, bent down to pick it up, giving him the full view. He glanced up. His eyes registered what I was wearing for me.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Are you serious? That was my wife, bro. I ain't gonna lie, shorty. You're tripping. Like, it's too late, bro. Like, I ain't really. David might have some on the side, like low key. I ain't gonna lie. He might be showing up a lot at home though, so he probably maybe that's why she doesn't think that. But David might have something on the side because how is he keeping this chill for this long?
Maybe half a second. That's pretty, he said.
That's
casually,
pretty.
like I was showing him a new coffee mug.
Showing him a painting.
Then back to his book. Some philosophy thing about stoicism. I stood there in $200 worth of lingerie.
You know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, bro.
A garbage bag. He turned the
God,
page
you wearing a
without looking
garbage
up
bag.
again. Tuesday. Cooked his favorite meal, set the table with candles. He was genuinely pleased. This looks amazing. We ate, had good conversation, then he went to the garage. I sat watching the candles burn down. Wednesday. Suggested a movie. He agreed. I cuddled against him.
You know what's so
His arm
crazy?
went
She's doing this for the moment. He's had to deal with the other side for months. Insane.
around me, but it was automatic, friendly. When it ended, he went to bed. Alone. Thursday. I feel like we're not connecting lately. He looked up. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Just agreed. No defense, no concern. Do you want to do anything about it? He shrugged. I don't know, Ev. Do you? Friday night. David was in the shower. His phone buzzed. Text from Jake. I opened it. Jake. How you holding up? David. Better, actually. Weirdly at peace. Jake. That's good, man. David. I think I finally stopped caring if she wants me or not. Like, actually stopped. And yeah, it feels better this way. Jake. No more hoping? David. No more hoping. I'm done chasing someone who doesn't want to be caught. If she wanted things different, she'd have done something months ago. Jake. Proud of you. That couldn't have been easy. David. It wasn't. But being rejected by your own wife every week for a year, That was harder. I scrolled up, found more messages from weeks earlier. Jake. You seem better lately. What changed? David. I stopped hoping, stopped thinking, maybe tonight or maybe next week.
I just peeped. While he was showering, she took his phone. I thought she heard about this later on. No, she stole his phone.
Just accepted this is who we are now. Jake. That's sad, man. David. It's peaceful. Hope was killing me.
Hope was killing me too, bro. Focus on the gym, working out.
Now I just focus on things that make me happy. Gym, woodworking, you guys. Things that don't reject me. Jake. What about Evelyn? David. What about her? She has the marriage she wanted.
The marriage.
I'm respecting her boundaries, just not torturing myself anymore while I do it. My hands were shaking so badly, I almost dropped the phone. The bathroom door opened. David saw me holding his phone. Did you need something? You're done.
Oh, what a Sigma. I'm just joking. Sigma, Alpha, whatever. That shit's stupid. But he really said, like, did you need some? You done with that? You're done? She's talking about something.
Son? Just like that? Evelyn, you're giving up on us.
She's having a manic episode.
He took the phone calmly. I gave up on being made to feel pathetic for wanting my own wife. There's a difference. I started crying.
Started crying and yelling. Manic
accused
episode.
him of abandonment, of being a coward.
Of a coward.
He just listened, arms crossed.
Just doesn't care, bro.
When I finished, is that what you think this is? Punishment? Yes. Evelyn, I tried for a year. You rejected me, dismissed me, made me feel like a pervert for being attracted to you.
He was a pervert
and
a loser.
I planned dates you cancelled. I did everything you asked, and you still made me feel like I was asking too much. I have a right to say no, and I have a right to stop asking. The simplicity of it shut me down. He grabbed his pillow. Guest room door closed. I lay alone, realizing I'd miscalculated everything. Saturday morning. David made coffee like nothing happened. We need to talk, I said. Okay.
This we need to talk thing is always initiated by women, bro. It's never men that sit and say we need to talk. I wonder why that is.
He sat across from me. You're really done? It wasn't just like that. It was a year of trying and being rejected. I had the right to set boundaries.
You did.
You did. Absolutely. His voice stayed calm. But you don't get to set boundaries and be angry when I stop crossing them. He pulled out his phone. My stomach dropped. I started keeping track. Not to weaponize it, just because I felt crazy. He scrolled through a note file, started reading. March 14th, maybe this weekend. April 2nd, I don't feel emotionally connected. April 18th, if you'd done the dishes, maybe. May 3rd, stop being so needy. May 27th, I'm not a sex dispenser. June 9th, maybe if you came home earlier. June 30th, I'm not in the mood to perform for you.
This is
He
horrible.
kept going. Months of rejections. I recognized every quote. 47 times in 8 months.
Oh, you know what's so crazy? I think there was a people were talking about this. Like, oh, this man's a loser. There was a conversation about how a man was keeping track of every time he got rejected by his woman for an entire year. And they called him a loser. It was so interesting. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was the video.
For keeping score? No. I was drowning and documenting why. Do you know what it's like to want your own wife and be made to feel disgusting for it? To plan dates and be cancelled on? To be affectionate and be pushed away like you're some creep? I was tired. So was I. But I still wanted you. Still tried. Still showed up. You wanted autonomy.
You got it.
But autonomy means you don't get to control my reactions to your choices. Rachel said, I don't care what Rachel's...
You know, it's so crazy. This can be seen as some sort of like power trip or like something like male fantasy to get back at a woman, but actuality, bro, he just wanted his wife, bro. There's no male fantasy here. Just wanted his wife. This shit is just sad. Now, for a woman, like, is this a her fantasy to be like, bark, bark for me, good job, good boy, good boy? That can't be. This
Said,
can't be.
first
This can't
real
be.
edge in his voice. Rachel's divorced and miserable. She taught you to treat marriage like a power struggle. Every
You know what they talk about when they say power struggle, chat? You're supposed to drop the rope. You can't be pulling back and forth. All right, don't be doing that. It's a waste of time. It's gonna hurt you.
argument died. I knew he was right. So what now? Divorce? He sighed. I don't know. I don't want divorce, but I don't want how things were. We can fix this. Can we? You only want to fix it now that you've lost control. You
Yuck.
weren't worried when I
Yuck.
was hurting. He stood up. I'm staying at Jake's for a few days. David, I love you, Evelyn. Probably always will. But I don't know if I like who you've become. And I know I don't like who I was when I was begging for scraps.
Chat,
The
shut
door
out.
closed quietly.
Shut up, bro.
I sat alone. Called Rachel. The
Called
validation
Rachel.
felt hollow. He's gaslighting you.
He's gaslighting you.
But that wasn't what this was. I opened Instagram, saw a quote, "You don't owe anyone access to your body." True. Below it, a comment. And they don't owe you their heart after you've rejected it 47 times. I stared at David's empty coffee mug, the woodworking magazine, the life he'd built around my absence. I texted, I'm sorry, I see it now. Can we talk? 3 hours later, maybe, but not yet. Maybe. The uncertainty I'd created. Rachel texted, he'll come back. They always do. But I wasn't sure. And for the first time, I wasn't sure I deserved it if he did.
Is that the video? This is low-key, like, sad that, like, people literally live their lives around shit like this. This is so sad, bro. Just in the aspect that, like, none of this is cool. Like, you don't ever want to be this person. You don't ever want to be in any of this. Like, I don't want to be the woman. I don't want to be the man. I don't want to even be around this. Like, I don't want to even be the friend. Like, I don't want to hear about this shit. This shit is sad. Man, it's sad because all of this happened for no reason. All this happened for no reason. People are just not supposed to have good relationships. That's how it feels like. It doesn't make no sense. The only way to really win at this game is to not play the game. Is to walk away. Problem is, he couldn't walk away. He was married. He has an obligation. He has a duty. He signed the vow. He said he was going to do this. He was going to lock in. He locked in. When someone stopped trying, he said, fuck it, I'm going to still keep going. I'm going to still do my thing. Kept going, kept going, kept going. But what for? You know, and even seeing these titles and these pictures are showing me, like, this is lame as fuck. Because my wife sent a once in a month time intimacy limit. Panics when I stop wanting even that. I don't owe you sex. My wife insisted, so I went silent and rebuilt my life without her. The thing is, like, this is lame, bro. This is lame. Like, wouldn't you want your partner to just be with you? For everything to work out? I don't know, man. This is lame as fuck. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This whole situation is just lame. Like, I don't think anybody wants to be in this, obviously. But what I'm trying to get at, the reason why I'm still talking is because, bro, this is just so intimacy limit. I had to ask one of my partners, right? A real question, right? I said, you ain't never noticed how when you try to control the relationship, things always go bad? You never noticed that? Like, when we listen to what you have to say, when I hear what you're talking about, and you're never talking about nothing important, you're never doing nothing important, you're never saying, like, what? Like, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about, oh, I have to take into account what you're saying, what you're feeling. What you're saying, what you're feeling is never valid, though. It's never valid. Like, it doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. Like, a lot of the shit that I was going through in my relationship, and that's why I relate to David hard, but I feel like personally, like, the individual I am today, like, I can never deal with this. I can never be in this situation. Because it's so stupid. This just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you waste your time on this? Like, I don't understand. Like, and it seemed like he didn't, for real, but he spent a year and he locked the fuck in. The entire time, she just sitting here thinking about how she can manipulate him. She didn't do anything to better herself. Most nights were spent on Instagram scrolling. Chat, she's like, gotta understand, bro. Women can be losers too. Women can be losers too, bro. That's the end of the video. I'm gonna make sure to like. If I see more of this, weaponizing sex is a major red flag. It is. Best advice I ever gotten is to never take advice from someone in those positions you don't want to be in. Facts. Why would I take advice from someone I don't want to be? That doesn't make no sense. The woman is too self-aware for this to be real. Yeah. Rachel poisons the marriage and then suggests couple therapy. Classic Rachel. Too self-aware, a man wrote this. Yeah, once he starts reading a book on stoicism, every temptation gets resisted out of principle. Nah, I definitely a man wrote this. Like, this is probably him. This is probably him who wrote this. I don't think it was her. There's no way. She's like too overly aware. Like, anyways, see y'all later. Peace.